player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia. David Big Dog, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're a big fan of the strikeouts, this is your guy. Over 5,000 career strikeouts. That's right, 5,000 punchies throughout his great career. And if he brings his A game with him, you're going to see a lot of batters walk back to the dugout with
leading off the
strike
afternoon for the White Sox.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first down of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And this one's not close. It's in the third for ball one. Big Dog, a native of the state of Michigan. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, John Shimchak, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Cut it, no run.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, McLeod. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Mosquera, and they'll need him to get something going here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Standing in, Andreas Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the White Sox 1. In now, David Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. To short. Mosquera scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Ivan Valenzuela. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Reggie Bart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Farron's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Leading off the inning, John Shimshak, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-1 to him now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Settling in now, Henry Moreno. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Farron. One away. Ready now for the White Sox, Andres Mascara. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. 0-1 the count. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. Now, it's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Feliciano will put this one away, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. They're striding in once again. Andreas Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Things not look good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The pitcher, number 46.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, David Big Dog. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Bart. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Byrne. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Thompson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in once again, Reggie Bart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
4-1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies on top, 4. Digging in, David Big Dog.
35. David Big Dog.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. delivery. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Darryl Farron. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Now batting, Bobby Hartley. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hartley.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. His put in play to the right side of the infield. He's right there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you. Leading off the inning, Henry Moreno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Andres Mosquera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Praises him. A strikeout looking.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Gary Land, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Philadelphia is on top, 6-1. Ready now, David Big Dog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's man to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is ready for another shot now. Andreas Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So 1-1 home. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And that misses for ball 1. Hunter, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And a softly hit ground ball. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Will Byrne. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hunter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Phillies 9 and the White Sox 1. Stepping into the box, Reggie Barth starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. 1-1. Feliciano is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Shimchak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. McLeod going back on it. He gets to it, and he botched it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Big Dog notches his 3rd win. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Mickey Felder. Standing in, Roger Champion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball is swung on and missed. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always the playing to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach. Very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Palmeiro, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2025.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his